Here's an overview of where we are so far at our Indian Road renovation. It started a while back when we went in to do the underpinning in the basement. Basement was gutted and the floor removed, and we're getting into sections now where the underpinning is taking place. Basically, there's a section of the basement, the front area, that we're dropping down 1 foot. The rough cut for the underpinning is approximately 2 feet. The guys worked their way through sections across the basement carefully and poured each section one by one. Underpinning is always hard work, somewhat slow going, but the end result's always worthwhile. Now, part of the underpinning work and the excavation work requires that the drains in the house be relocated, allowing for future drains to get installed once the underpinning is done. So there's trenches that are dug through the basement. The new drains are installed. The other thing that was happening in this basement, there was old masonry walls, so we had to rebuild several areas, and we're just seeing that there were some steel lintels put in to support and make other openings wider, as well as some existing openings had to get closed up. There was a major structural steel column that was put in that was holding up a large existing beam. We're looking here at the stair as it dropped from what will be the existing floor height, which makes up a portion of the back area of the basement and the new lower section. The drains in the house were a big problem in that previously they were blocked, so we had to dig, expose all the existing drains, and run the new connection with backflow preventer that's brought out to pick up future drains as they're needed on the exterior of the house. The plumbing stacks have been reworked, some of them upgraded to cast iron. So this work is again slow going. It's taking place down in the basement, and we're kind of watching that happen. So the masons, the drain contractor, the excavation contractor, the underpinning contractor, and here we're looking at our steel installation contractor are all working side by side getting this done. As we make our way towards what will become a finished surface to work on top of for the next element, and that is to bring in the interior waterproofing and weeping tile systems, the granular materials, all of this setting a base for the heated floor component. And you can see how everything is getting leveled out here. The wall preparation's all been done. The dimple board waterproofing on the interior has been all installed. And now we're finally ready to lay the insulation in preparation for the heating cables that are run and all the tubes that are run and throughout the basement, set on top of a wire mesh and secured in preparation for the basement floor to get poured. And this work was done throughout the basement. Here we see the manifold, and that's the control area, as the heating system will be put in. Finally, concrete arrives and is in process of getting brought in and poured and finished, and looks really nice. It cleans everything up. We're working off of a finished surface and gives us the ability to move forward into the next step, which is the framing. The carpenters arrived on site and got everything set up. Carpentry is now pretty much done, and we are getting into the next phase of the project, which are the plumbing, electrical, rough-ins, as well as some coordination for some home audio and alarm and so forth. So that's what's happening on site now. We will keep you posted with a further update.